Well, it is Thursday morning at about 7:45 a.m. We are about to hit the road for Odessa, Missouri. We are headed to Flying H this weekend for the ProMod race to raise blue. So, taking y'all along with me on another awesome weekend of racing and who knows what. Hopefully I get to take you guys down for some shoot shots again, but the shoot shots of ProMods are wild. They're going a lot faster, obviously, but they're going by me a lot faster too. So I have fallen over once because of the wind gust from the parachutes. I'll absolutely admit that, and it was caught on the live, but I will not tell you which one. But yeah, so here we go, another weekend. Let's see how this one goes. Well, you guys, we're not starting the day off strong. McDonald's coffee machine isn't working, so I'm not sure I'm gonna survive the day. So we'll see how this goes. Update. Coffee has been secured. We had to make a quick pit stop. Unfortunately, we needed to get a belt for the big Pete. So we had to stop and get that and then meet up with Sean and Aaron to get that fixed, to get them back on the road quickly. Luckily, we don't have that many issues when we're on the road, so a belt is a small thing to deal with when it could be way bigger. So we'll take belts over anything. So we are in the truck on the way to Flying H. We are stopped to get some fuel right now. However, while we're on the road, I'm usually trying to do some type of work. And right now I am working on my pictures from Bowling Green. To give you guys a little bit of insight, as of right now, I took 1,780 photos throughout that weekend. So what my process is I go through every single one of those photos and I basically either keep them, and that's what goes on to get edited, and then what y'all see on my photography page, and then the other ones, they just get deleted and they never see the light of day. But that's kind of my process. So I will show you guys some of my favorite photos that I've taken from the weekend in this video. Yeah, so if anybody has questions, I am far from a know-it-all. I consistently ask questions to Courtney Paulshock, who is an absolutely amazing photographer, great friend, mentor. I talked to Nick Russo. I talked to Markel from Radical Speed. All of the photographers, just everybody is really great when you have questions about certain things, whether it be your camera or, you know, Lightroom, things like that. So I'm very thankful for them.
Love the carpet. Shine, baby. Did you see this?
Oh my gosh.
That's like the 60s right there. Oh!
What?
That's new? Wow.
So we've seen our fair share of weird Airbnbs. I think this one takes the cake. There's just a tub in the middle of the room. So it is Friday here at Flying H. I am right past the finish line. And I'm gonna do some photos down here. There are a bunch more classes here. So I'll bring you guys along for some of the races, what I see obviously versus pictures I get. So it's one thing to have, you know, the speed promotions, racing cars and little gangsters and small tire, things like that go by you. But let me tell you, when these ProMods go by you at 220 miles an hour with their chutes out, it gets a little wild. So the downside of a ProMod race, I mean, I guess it's not really a downside. It's just not something we're used to. There's a lot of time in between. So right now they're prepping the track. They kind of do that sometimes in between every single round of the different classes. But ProMod does not run during the day in the heat. So today was like 87, I think. And they kind of kept pushing the time back and back. So we originally were supposed to start at 5 and they started at 7. So they just finished Pro 420, Pro 420, goodness. And they're gonna run ProMod, first round. So, but the downtime is crazy. We're not used to lots of downtime. We're used to that run. We got 45 minutes to cool the car down and make it back up into the lanes. So something we got to get used to for this ProMod deal. But I enjoy it not being as hot when I'm out here shooting. So plus side for me. Literally all the lights just went down at the track. Oh my goodness. People are bringing out their flashlights on their phone, which is really cool. But literally it was super, super bright, and then all of a sudden all the lights just went black. The lights just came back on. This just goes to show you the crazy shit that happens at tracks. fluid down on the lanes, and they had a hard curfew for midnight. So the first 7 qualifiers that just ran just now, null and void. So we are going to rerun, or they're going to rerun all of that again tomorrow. Well, it is now Saturday here at Flying H. Unfortunately, last night there was an oil down and fluids on the track after that last pass, and the cleanup would have taken too long. There was a hard curfew at midnight, so it just wasn't going to happen. So now they're saying we are going to get 2 qualifiers today, and then eliminations will start tonight. As of right now, we are still sitting number 1 as qualifier. So we are hoping that we're just gonna keep that the way it is the rest of the day.
Had never been around drag racing.
Have a special license for this?
You gotta get rid of those kids. I'd buy one.
Not in Missouri?
No. A lot of states you don't, like about 30 states.
And I went over there and picked one of them up. And
Where do you find monkeys for sale?
No. Are you so excited for this monkey?
Yeah, the smaller they are, the worse they are too. Like it's awful.
I wish I got parrots.
Good luck with that. I mean, there's a drop center.
How does this make you feel, Mallory?
I need a monkey in my life. I need a monkey. Look, it's a little diaper. It's just a little diaper.
Not so much on small stuff like that, but you drag a pair of race tires in most tires.
It is Saturday afternoon-ish. It's about 1 o'clock. We are doing Q3, and I am down here a little bit further than the big end, so all the way down there. I am closer to where they pull off for the shut-off. I'm gonna get some more shoot photos. And this is the last round of qualifying. Currently, Sean is sitting number 3. So we will see where we end after this qualifying session. Hopefully we're still back at, or we go back to number 1. That would be awesome. But as of right now, we're number 3 and we're in the show. So we'll see what we got going on this round.
Yeah, babies. I know. How you doing? That baby teeth. Them baby teeth.
So it is officially Eliminations. We are round 1 of Eliminations. I am down here, right here at the scoreboards. First round, we have Clay Cole, who we absolutely love. So we're gonna see what we can do. I will have you guys with me here so you'll see who wins as I see it. So we'll see how it goes. I lost. Still a good run. Well, that is it for another weekend. This weekend ProMod is in the books. Definitely a different vibe for sure than what we're used to. Lots of downtime and it's a little hard to get used to. But definitely some highlights for this weekend for sure. At least for me. I got to pet a monkey, which if you had told me this weekend was going to happen, I would have not believed you. But glad you guys hung around again for another video. I appreciate y'all. And we're headed home, and I have surgery in 2 days.